Don't move. Don't scroll. Don't try to explain away the feeling rising in your chest right now. Because the truth is simple. Your life has not been as empty as you think, not as unprotected, not as abandoned. You haven't walked alone a single day, not the days you cried, not the nights you broke, not the seasons where everything fell apart at once. Something, someone has been standing beside you with wings drawn like armor and light burning like fire. Your guardian angel. Not metaphor, not imagination, not comfort words. A real celestial being assigned to your soul before you even entered your mother's body. And today, for reasons heaven hasn't fully revealed yet, this angel is stepping forward. Not quietly, not softly, but with urgency. Because the message you're about to receive isn't comfort, it's revelation. A truth they've been trying to push into your dreams, your thoughts, your strange instincts, your random heaviness, your sudden warmth, your unexplained survival. And your angel's voice shakes the veil as they say, "Tell them they were attacked this year, more than once, and they survived every single time because I fought for them." You felt that, didn't you? That heaviness behind your ribs, that sudden pressure in your throat, that strange emotional spike that came from nowhere. Your soul remembers what your mind tried to forget, because there were moments, and you know exactly which ones, when something tried to break you from the inside out. Moments where you almost made a choice you wouldn't come back from. You almost trusted someone who would have destroyed you. You almost returned to a place that would have swallowed you whole. You almost gave up on yourself completely. You almost surrendered to the darkness whispering in your ear. Your angel remembers every one of those nights. They're not guessing. They're not exaggerating. They're not dramatizing. They were there. Sword drawn, light blazing, wings blocking the blow that would have ended you. Your angel whispers, "They weren't strong in those moments. I was." Let that sink into your bones. You didn't survive because you were tough. You survived because you were protected. There were forces that came for you, not metaphorical, not symbolic, real spiritual forces. Depression wasn't just sadness. Anxiety wasn't just overthinking. Loneliness wasn't just being alone. Pain wasn't just human. They were openings, doorways, windows the dark tried to use to get to you. But every time it came, your guardian angel stood in the way. And now that same angel is stepping out of the shadows for the first time in years to reveal what you've never understood. You were supposed to break. The enemy planned it, but your angel refused to let you go.
There's something else too, and your angel says this slowly, with pain in their voice. They think they are weak. They think they are failing, but they have no idea how many battles they've already won. You feel it, don't you? That sting in your eyes, that tightness in your chest, that warmth creeping up your spine. That's your angel pressing into your energy, making sure you can't ignore this moment, because they need you to understand what your life actually looked like from the spiritual side.
Your angel leans closer. They don't know how many nights I stood between them and their own pain. They don't know how many traps I pushed them away from. They don't know how many people I removed from their path because their intentions were poison. Your angel has seen everything. The betrayals you never spoke about, the nights you cried silently, the memories you pretend don't hurt anymore, the dreams you buried because life crushed them, the moments you whispered, "I can't do this anymore." And every time you collapsed inside, your angel whispered back, "Please hold on, I'm not done fighting for you." There were days when you felt numb, emotionless, drained, hollow. You thought that was weakness. But your angel reveals the truth. That numbness protected them from feeling a pain that would have shattered them. You didn't shut down because you were failing. You shut down because heaven was shielding you. You survived heartbreak that should have destroyed you. You got back up after the kind of loss that leaves most people stuck for decades. You kept moving when everything inside you wanted to stay on the floor. Your angel says, "They call themselves broken, but I call them chosen." This is where your angel's voice shifts. Not sadness, not softness, but authority. Because now comes the part you weren't ready to hear until today. The truth that explains the heaviness in your life. The delays, the disappointments, the strange frustrations, the closed doors, the people who vanished, the relationships that couldn't stay. Your angel reveals, the battle over their life has been intense because their destiny is enormous. There it is. The truth you've always felt but never had the courage to say out loud. Your life was never normal because you were never normal. You weren't meant for small things. You weren't designed for average. Your soul wasn't built for mediocrity. Your angel continues. They were born with spiritual weight. The darkness sensed it. That's why it attacked them early. Childhood wounds, family pain, loneliness, trauma, abandonment, betrayal. These weren't coincidences. These were targeted strikes against a soul carrying too much power. Your angel says, their light threatened the dark before they even learned how to speak. That's why your childhood felt heavy. That's why your heart grew fast. That's why you matured before others. That's why you always felt different. That's why you sensed things before they happened. That's why people were drawn to you or intimidated by you, never in the middle.
You've always been spiritually sensitive, emotionally deep, energetically awake, even when you didn't know how to explain it. Your angel adds, they hear the world differently. They feel pain deeper. They sense lies instantly. They cannot rest in places that were never meant for them. And that is why heaven is stepping in now. Because the world has taken too much from you. People have drained too much from you. Life has hit you harder than most. The battle has lasted years, but your angel says the war ends this year. Read it again. The war ends this year. Not the struggle, not the journey, not the growth. The war. The spiritual resistance that has been blocking you, delaying you, draining you, confusing you, slowing you, hurting you, ends because heaven has decided the next chapter is yours. Your angel says, they won so many battles. Now I will win blessings for them. And then the atmosphere shifts, the light thickens, and your angel reveals the part they've waited the longest to say. Something is coming toward them. Something heaven has been protecting until they were ready. A blessing, a connection, a shift, a turning point, a realignment, a person, a breakthrough, a destiny door. You feel it. You've been sensing it for months. You couldn't explain why, but something in your spirit has been waking up. Your angel confirms, the next phase of their life will be guided by me directly. That means no more wrong relationships, no more emotional traps, no more spiritual attacks, no more loneliness, no more confusion, no more darkness whispering in your ear. Your angel adds, they have suffered enough. Now they will rise.
Don't shift your eyes. Don't break your focus. Because the moment you clicked this, your guardian angel moved again. The air isn't the same anymore. Your spirit knows it. That slight pressure behind your chest, the strange warmth spreading in your spine, the goosebumps rising on your arms, none of that is random. That is presence. Your guardian angel hasn't stepped back since part 1. Their wings are still wrapped around your energy, shielding you as the truth gets heavier. Because what comes next isn't comfort, it's revelation. The kind that changes how you look at every moment of your life. Your angel begins. They think the worst is behind them, but they don't know how close darkness came. You felt this line in a way you can't explain. Because somewhere inside, you know you've had moments you shouldn't have survived, but you did. Times where your mind went to dark places and you couldn't pull yourself out of it. Your heart felt like it was collapsing inward. Your thoughts weren't yours anymore. Your body shut down. Your hope ran out. Your strength vanished. Your faith cracked. Your will broke. And yet you lived. Your angel now reveals why. They think the worst is behind them, but they don't know how close darkness came. You felt this line in a way you can't explain, because somewhere inside, you know you've had moments you shouldn't have survived, but you did. Times where your mind went to dark places and you couldn't pull yourself out of it. Your heart felt like it was collapsing inward. Your thoughts weren't yours anymore. Your body shut down. Your hope ran out. Your strength vanished. Your faith cracked. Your will broke. And yet you lived. Your angel now reveals why. Every time they wanted to give up, I stood between them and their despair. Let that hit. Those moments where you felt paralyzed, frozen, numb, lost. What you didn't see was the battle happening right next to you. The dark pushing in, your angel pushing back, light and shadow clashing around your spirit while you sat quietly in your room thinking you were weak or tired or broken. No, you were under attack, and your angel was fighting for you with everything heaven gave them. Your angel continues. They don't understand how powerful their soul is. If they did, they'd know why the enemy fears them. You've always felt like your life has been harder than others. More loss, more betrayal, more heartbreak, more inner battles, more emotional storms. You thought that meant something was wrong with you. But your angel exposes the truth. The darkness tries hardest to break the brightest souls. That's you. Your angel shows me something now, a memory you forgot, but your spirit hasn't. A moment, late at night, when you were sitting alone, feeling like your chest was caving in. You remember the tears. You remember the silence. You remember whispering, "I can't do this anymore." And then something strange happened. A calm, a warmth, a stillness, a quiet voice in your heart saying,
Just hold on.
Don't breathe too fast. Don't let your mind drift. Because as soon as you chose to continue, your guardian angel stepped even closer. And now the air around you, it's heavier, brighter, more alive. That's because this part is not about your past, not about your pain, not about the battles you survived. This part is about your purpose. The reason darkness attacked you so hard, the reason the battles were intense, the reason the pain lasted so long, the reason your soul carries weight you've never been able to explain. Your angel begins. They've survived the breaking. Now they must understand the becoming. Read that again, because everything, every heartbreak, every betrayal, every loss, every delay, every night you cried yourself to sleep, was preparing a version of you the world has never seen before. Your angel steps forward, light curling around your spirit like a flame. Their suffering was not punishment, it was training. This is what you never knew. Your pain sharpened your intuition. Your losses deepened your empathy. Your heartbreak opened your spiritual senses. Your loneliness taught you to hear heaven. Your brokenness made you unbreakable. Your angel continues. They have been shaped into a healer. Not because you wanted to be one, but because life forced you to understand hurt in a way most people never will. You see through lies instantly. You feel energy before others speak. You sense intention behind silence. You know when something is wrong before anyone admits it. Your angel explains why. They were given spiritual eyes because their mission requires vision. And here it comes, the revelation your angel has kept hidden until this exact moment. They are a restorer. That word hits your chest like a quiet explosion. Your angel explains, you weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to repair, to heal, to lift, to break generational cycles, to change timelines, to end patterns, to illuminate darkness, to guide people out of wounds you once drowned in. Everything you survived was research for your purpose. Your angel continues. They will heal others with the same compassion they begged the world for. Your suffering was not pointless. Your depth is not accidental. Your sensitivity is not weakness. Your heart is not a flaw. It was all part of what you were meant to become. Your angel reveals the second truth. Their soul is ancient. You felt it your whole life. You don't think like others. You don't feel like others. You don't connect like others. You don't attach to surface-level people. You don't belong in shallow spaces. Your soul is older. wiser, deeper. And that's why you carried pain that didn't belong to you. You absorbed emotions in rooms. You sensed danger early. You knew when someone was lying, even when they smiled.
Your angel says they carry generational memory. They feel yesterday in their bones. They sense tomorrow in their dreams. This is why darkness attacked you early, to stop you before you unlocked this truth. And now it's too late. You've awakened, and your angel declares, their gift cannot be undone. Now, the next part. Your angel shows me a vision, something glowing, something approaching your life fast. A blessing, a person, an opportunity, a destiny connection. It's all of them. Your angel whispers, the one they prayed for is already walking toward them. And this part is very important. Don't skim it. Your next miracle will not feel forced. It will feel familiar. Read that slowly. It won't confuse you. It won't drain you. It won't make you question your worth. It won't break your trust. It won't damage your spirit. It will feel like peace, like arrival, like home. Your angel continues. They will recognize this person by the calm in their soul, not the excitement in their body. Because excitement lies, peace never lies. Now your angel steps even closer, and the final revelation begins. Your angel says, tell them I didn't just protect them, I positioned them. You weren't delayed, you were aligned. Heaven rerouted you, rebuilt you, removed people who would have crushed you, closed doors that would have drained you, protected a future you didn't even know existed. Your angel whispers, their path has been cleared. And then comes the last message, the one your angel needed you to hear more than anything else. The message that seals this entire script. Your angel lifts their sword, touches it to the ground beside your spirit, and says, the war over your life is finished. Now begins the rise. That's it. That's the shift. That's the prophecy. That's the truth heaven has been trying to get through to you for years. Your angel places their hand over your heart and says, they will walk forward without fear because I walk with them. A warmth fills your chest. A pressure lifts from your shoulders. A weight you've carried for years breaks quietly. This is the moment something in your spirit unlocks. This is the moment your life changes its direction. This is the moment your destiny begins.